Alright, here we are at Heart Rock Trail, not the heart, obviously. My nemesis, the billboard. Forest Service has been out here with, looks like silver paint. I guess we're cutting back on the budget. And that gray concrete stuff they try and put over it, and it looks like ass, straight up. So I have drugged down my hours, really, all of hours, pressure washer, 100 feet of hose, my water pump and my batteries in this case, 2 trash cans, a gallon of gas just in case, and some graffiti remover. And now what I got to do is I have to set up a system. I got to put a hose in the water and pump water into one trash can, and then reset and then pump it higher to another trash can. And hopefully that'll be enough to get me close enough to do this. We're gonna find out. Okay, good news. I thought because of the distance I was gonna have to just like leapfrog the trash can water because of how far down that is and how far away the pump is and how much hose I have, you know, being able to feed and have enough pressure for the pressure washer. But I've got the end of the hose directly in the water with a stainless steel basket on the end of it for filtering to keep the large chunks out, and it goes right to the pump. And I just tested it. The pump straight up here to this guy. So I'm just going to be able to do this directly out of the creek, which is phenomenal. Since I might have bought another trash can for no reason, but I kind of needed one for the house anyway, so whatever, win-win. All right, it's me and you big son of a bitch. I mean, literally, this thing's been here for thousands of years, probably thousands of years. It doesn't need your paint. It doesn't. It was fine before and it's fine after. Whatever. Preaching to the choir. All right, don't fail me now. Yes. Okay, so the intention of this is to leave it better than I found it. So I don't want to go too far without a test run. So far this is the corner, and I'm going to great lengths to stay away from the moss that grows on the rocks, because it didn't do anything. You know, I know that's being like super hippie about it, but you know, this has already been covered by the Forest Service. That moss has already been killed, but you know, help to reclaim the rock for nature, as it were. So now I've got this blue paint exposed, and it's really thick. So what I do with it now? We throw on our earth-friendly Krud Kutter Graffiti Removal, biodegradable, non-flammable. It's basically just a really mild soap, engineered for the purpose. I'll spray it on there, let it sit 10 minutes, which is the prescribed amount of time to let it hang out, and then hit it with the pressure washer and see what happens. All right, well, the good news is it is coming off. A little bit of bad news is this red, which I just hate red graffiti. This blue's being kind of a pain in the butt too, but this red especially, you can tell it's been here for a long time, and what it is in there. But it is coming. It's just being a real pain. the bad news is my Milwaukee water pump that I've got down there that's handling all this for me, doing a good bit of the grunt work. The battery inside is down to just 1 bar, so it's about dead. And that's a 9.0 battery. I do have 3 5.0s here. There's a little more than half the power of a 9.0, but they're not going to run as long. I'm just hoping that with 3 of them, I've got enough to at least get 3/4 of the way through this. That would be great. If not all the way, that would be fantastic. So then you got to drag this thing back down here again. Because I'll come back and finish it up tomorrow if I have to. Go home and charge the batteries. I'll get it figured out. But I know what I need now to do this, so I don't have to bring out nearly as much stuff, at least for this part. So that's good. But I don't know why I didn't wear wet weather gear. I have it. I've got rubber boots. I've got rain pants. I've got a rain jacket. I have that stuff. I don't have to be soaking wet right now and cold and kind of miserable. It's not that bad, but still, I don't have to be, but I am not a smart man. Okay. Status report. Start 8. No, we're about halfway through. I have 2 more 5.0 batteries left. It is, in my personal opinion, looking better than it was. And that is the whole point. So, good. One of those large chunks of that concrete plaster stuff that the Forest Service paints over it flies off and hits you in the lip. It hurts. But yeah, now that I've been through this, this was the worst of the worst. It's got just layers and layers of paint over the years, because someday they'll come out and graffiti it, and then the Forest Service come out and put their concrete stuff, I don't know what it's called, over it, and then they'll come paint it, and then they'll put concrete. It's like a lasagna out here. So now, if I'm able to get through this successfully, yeah, it's going to be great. Alright, another check-in. So far, so good. The way the sun's hitting it, it looks better on camera than it is in person. But it's still going really well. I'm very excited the way this is going, actually, to be honest. I wish people would, like, if you're going to graffiti with black. Because black, at least, like, when somebody comes to clean it, if they can't get it all, it at least kind of blends in, like maybe looks like mold, or whatever. Just don't use blue and red and yellow. That shit's hard to take off, man. But I'm down to, I got 1 battery left, and the 5.0s that we're using, that I am down to using, are doing pretty good, but not lasting nearly as long as the big battery, the 9.0. But hey, it's still going, and yeah, I'm gonna be done with this thing today, which is fantastic, and hopefully soon, because I am cold. All right, that's as far as I can get. Ran out of battery power, so. Yeah, I mean, it's better than it was. There's still some. I think if I had some more battery, I could have got it better. But I think, considering the situation, I think this is pert damn good. This is that concrete stuff that the Forest Service puts on. So Yeah, it could be better, but not too damn shabby. I think given time, it'll end up taking care of itself from here. You know, moss growing over it and all that kind of stuff. So at least it's clean. I would have liked to have spent some more time on it. I don't think it's worthy of me coming back out tomorrow. If it was worse than it is right now, I'd come back out tomorrow and hit it again and finish it up. But I think it's going to stand as is. There's another rock up there that's not nearly as bad as this one, and I can probably come out like another Saturday and hit that one, and when I'm done with that one, come down and finish this one. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. So yeah, I'm pleased with it. Everything worked the way I hoped. Hallelujah. After all this. Showing how I got all this stuff in here today. Bring that a little ways, and then go get trash cans and the gas and everything, and take that up, and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I get everything back to the Jeep. Luckily today, though, I did learn that the trash cans, like I said before, I don't think are going to be needed after all. Just really fantastic. Really good. And the extra gallon of gas is also superfluous because that pressure washer did really well. Fuel economy wise, I barely even touched that tank, so I'll run more than a day just off of what's in the pressure washer tank alone, so no need to bring extra fuel. I can pretty much just bring everything that straps to the pressure washer and rolls, so that's good to know for next time.